כשהשמש חיוך אחרון החרמון, שלח ביום רוח של סתיו, יצלצל טלפון בפיקוד הצפון, ואנחנו מעבר לקו. את אני והחורף נזמין אז הרמון, על הר ערפל בענן, שם חצב וקרקעות.
Israel, land of the Bible, of history and tradition. Israel, land of sun and fun, filled with scenes of beauty from the barren Sinai in the south to the lush green Galilee in the north and majestic Mt.Hermon, bordered by Syria and Lebanon. In 1967, the Hermon returned to Israel. Since that time, the Israeli Ski Club, along with government offices, have developed the mountain into a national and international recreation reserve. The climb by automobile or regularly scheduled buses is where the adventure begins. Here's the village of Majd al-Shams, where Druze have lived since the 11th century, but only recently discovered skiing as a new sport and mode of transportation. With the help of Keren Kayemet Israel and the Israeli Defense Forces, roads were built to open this magnificent nature reserve to the public. Now, a new settlement of young people is also helping develop the area, not only from the point of view of security and general safety, but also as a new sports center. These towers are supporting the cables for a new double chairlift that will carry as many as 600 persons an hour, a distance of 3,300 feet to the upper terminal, near the peak of the Hermon, 6,600 feet high. From this point, a ski run of over 1.5 miles provides the fun in the sun and snow for literally hundreds of new enthusiasts to Israeli skiing each year. At the central ski area, visitors are able to nourish themselves in the cafeteria, supply themselves from a selection of over 400 pairs of skis at the equipment rental shop, rest their aching backs and ankles in the new lodge, care for their wounds at the first aid center, and start off on a new adventure or improve one's skill at the Neot Hashelik Ski School. And here's Naomi Wall, director of the school. The school has an international staff of 12 instructors from France, Holland, Canada, the United States, and Israel. And it's the only certified ski school in Israel. The American technique is taught at the school. There's something for everyone to enjoy at the Hermon, young and old alike. Jebarus, nature's contrast of lush green to shimmering white. Enthusiasts of all kinds are to be found skiing down the slopes of the Hermon, from the most experienced and seasoned to those trying their first hand at this new adventure, or shall we say first foot. In any case, first aid is never very far away, and neither are the watchful eyes of the Israeli soldiers. The Swiss Alps were never like this. It's kind of an electronic St. Bernard, but without the cask of brandy, although a glass of wine would certainly be welcome at this moment. The crossed skis, international distress symbol, helps guide the patrol to the disabled. The first aid system employed on Mt.Hermon is in accordance with the standards of the American Ski Patrol. Personnel are specially trained, and you'll find all the necessary equipment to care for the injured or ill. And as uncomfortable as the need may be, when you need it, it's comforting to know it's there. You can be certain that the concern of the Israeli Defense Forces is not just the health and welfare of the skiers on the slopes. General safety is their major preoccupation. Roads must be cleared of snow and ice, as well as other possible debris that could have been placed somewhere along the way by people who aren't quite so enthusiastic about skiing. The Army makes its daily inspection, and absolutely no one is allowed into the area until the security forces have made a thorough check. perform their task with diligence, expertise, and concern for maximum safety. And though their work is exacting and tedious, it does have its occasional reward. Bon appetit. If one prefers simple hiking instead of riding to the uppermost ski areas, there is the conventional approach to the challenge. For new enthusiasts, the challenge is in the fun, and the fun in the challenge. Take your pick, sideways or side straddle. It really doesn't matter, for there's the sun, the fresh air, and the knowledge that what struggles up must glide down. The vertical drop of 48 to 52 degrees is perfect for that exhilarating run. For the beginner, special runs are designated, and one slowly advances in class as well as location until graduating to this run, which provides even the most seasoned sportsman with the excitement of skiing in Israel on Mt.Hermon. The northern slopes are actually snow-bearing until June, so that the actual ski season is certain to be packed just right, with the average winter snowfall well over 15 to 20 feet. Spring-like skiing conditions exist the entire season, and there's never any ice on Mt.Hermon. They're back again, but this time for a very unique mission in the Army's snow track, especially designed for mountain climbing. Naomi Wall would prefer skiing to riding anytime, but when it comes to traveling against gravity, the choice is simple. And this takes the head instructor of the Mt.Hermon ski school to one of her very favorite activities at the top of the mountain to the military outpost. And here they are, not exactly contenders for the Winter Olympics, but anxious to try their hands, or rather feet, at this newly developed sport in Israel. For the boys, it's sheer relaxation and sport. The school provides all the equipment and lessons free of charge. And the boys provide Naomi with a challenge and lots of laughs.
There's a lot of satisfaction in teaching skiing and seeing the progress of beginners developing into graceful skiers of the slopes. These boys are really something special. They fasten their boots and they're off, skiing downhill. No fear, no inhibitions. Very often they don't even wait for me before starting. They just fall down, get up again, and try to master the basics in a maximum of one lesson. They laugh and sing, and for me, I really enjoy watching their enjoyment. For most of the boys, it's their very first time on skis. They learn to get up, sit down, climb, ski downhill, and snowplow. It's a little hard on them in the beginning, but with a little practice, they learn to control the skis instead of the skis controlling them, and enjoy the snow running under them instead of them under the snow.
Spring comes to Mt.Hermon. It's close to the end of our season, and even with temperatures reaching upwards of 55 degrees, there's still a week or so of good skiing on the slopes. It's hard to believe that one can get such a beautiful suntan while enjoying skiing. but the snow is still deep and the run solid.
השמש חיוך אחרון לחרמון, שלח ביום רוח של סתיו, יצלצל טלפון בפיקוד הצפון.
If you're inclined, a short ride down by car or bus brings you to another magnificent spot near the base of the mountain, about 1,000 yards from the sports center. Ski and swim, all within 20 minutes of each other. And here, one of the headwaters of the Jordan River, the Banyas, providing a chilly but refreshing change of pace and scenery.
שלום לך ממלכת הכפור, חיילי הצפון נתראה בהרים, בשנה הבאה נחזור. אלה שיר לצפון מגולן עד חרמון, הכנרת ועד לרמה. נזמר והשיר יאפיל להמון, יהדהד עד מדבר השממה. יום יבוא והשמש יציץ חייכנים, ירדו השלגים מהרים, ופלגים יזרמו בנתיבי צבעוני, בשבילים הכחולים הקרים. את אני והחורף הביתה חוזרים, שלום לך ממלכת הכפור, חיילי הצפון נתראה.
Depending on your taste, participant or observer, active or passive, there's a thrill at almost every turn at Mt.Hermon. It's Israel's #1 fun in the sun and snow attraction. Why don't you come and join us? It's an experience in a place that's easy to get to, an experience that will glide by quickly, but be remembered for a lifetime.
לזמר והשיר יפיל להמון, יהדהד עד מדבר